Good evening, one and all. So I express my heartfelt thanks to stakeholders of SB College for inviting me again for another session. I think many of the participants might have attended at least one of my sessions because I have been lecturing this title for at least 1.5 years. So normally in each and every sessions, I try to include something new. So I have something new for the current participants also. We have 2 days discussing various AI tools for research. Today I tested another software which is known as a Rayyan, 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 which can be used for systematic literature review based on Prisma protocol. Everything can be automated. Yesterday I tested bibliometric analysis and systematic review using Julius AI. So I will show the demonstration tomorrow. That's something new for the participants who have already attended at least one of my session. Let me share my screen first. Okay, fine. See, we can start right from this discussion. Is it ethical to use AI tools for research purposes, or can we take content generated by AI tools and whether that can be included in our research purpose, thesis, etc.? The answer for there is a confusion among scholars and faculty members, and the answer for that confusion is this. This is the webpage of American Psychological Association. American Psychological Association is the organization that produce APA style manual. Many of us follow APA, American Psychological Association style manual, for knowing the rules of documentation. And the title itself, the implied meaning itself is you can use this AI tools like ChatGPT for generating content. The only thing is that you have to cite it properly. Okay, fine. And one example is there. Usually I read this example in all my sessions. I am repeating the same here also. Suppose we are prompting or we are asking ChatGPT to generate something and we wish to include that in our documents. The proper way of inclusion of that content is this way. See, I am reading that. You can also go through that. When prompted with, see the quotation mark, that's the prompt. Is the left brain, right brain divide real or a metaphor? Okay, the quotation ends. Then the ChatGPT generated text. So the author is explicitly mentioning that he or she used ChatGPT for generating content. It indicated that although the two brain hemispheres are somewhat specialized, comma, then again something quotation mark. And see the in-text citation, OpenAI 2023. OpenAI is the parent company of ChatGPT, and the year in which that person generated or accessed this content is given over there. And in the reference area, the citation, the full bibliographic data is listed. See OpenAI 2023, ChatGPT, March 14th version, large language model, and the link to that chat. If you click this link, we can go to the exact chat window in which that person prompted ChatGPT, and the reader can peruse through all the chats by the person and ChatGPT, and the reader will understand that what sort of chats were used and how much content the author took from this content and included in the current document, etc. So there is some sort of transparency, and this is what ethical point of using AI tools. This is from APA style manual. So there should be no confusion from today onwards that it is unethical to use AI tools. We used to hear so many comments from even from learned persons that it will it will destroy your creativity. It is unethical to AI tools, etc., etc. This is the defense point for you for the use of AI tools, but the ethical use. Always keep it in your mind that be ethical in using AI tools. Okay, fine. Now we can go to another style book, that is Modern Language Association style book, MLA. Normally language and literature discipline people follow this style manual, and somewhat more in an expanded fashion, the rules and regulations for the use of AI tools is listed in MLA style manual. I have highlighted it, just go through that. And the first sentence itself is, cite a generative AI tool whenever you paraphrase, quote, or incorporate into your own work any content in the sense text, image, data, or other that was created by it. Normally, we use AI tools for paraphrasing, proofreading, language editing, grammar correction, etc., etc. So the paraphrasing, quoting, etc., should be cited, or it should be acknowledged. Okay, fine. Then the images or data, you should acknowledge that. Second thing, acknowledge all functional uses of the tool, like editing your prose, translating words, etc. Suppose you are from a Chinese origin or from a Japanese origin. You have to publish a manuscript in English. You can scribble down your thoughts in your own native language. Say, for example, Malayalam. We can scribble down it in Malayalam, and we can prompt an AI tool to translate it to English. Most of the AI tools will help you to translate almost 70-75% in a correct manner. I can tell you one example. For example, Sanskrit. I used to take classes for faculty members, scholars at Sri Shankara University of Sanskrit, Kaladi. And in live demo, I will create poem or stories in English, and I will translate that in real time using Claude or ChatGPT. And the person sitting in front of me there are well versed of Sanskrit, and they were surprised to see the translation capacity of AI tool. So we can scribble down our thoughts in our own regional language, and we can translate it into plain English, and we can prompt this AI tool to make it in an academic fashion, or the syntax, the format that we use in research papers, etc., etc. It will help you to that. Or in that case, all these AI tools are helping you to increase the speed of your writing, the knowledge discovery, etc. Okay, fine. So these are the rules from two prominent style manuals, AP and MLA, that you can use the AI tools for any purpose regarding research, but you should properly cite it. That's the ethical point of view. Okay, fine. Then how we can acknowledge the use of an AI tool if you use the functionalities, features of any AI tools. And I can show one example, one published example, and this is from a PubMed indexed article, an article appeared in Frontiers. Frontiers is a major international journal, open access journal. Some are alleges that it is semi-predatory because of high APC, article processing cost. More than 1 lakh or 2 lakh they will charge as APC, and for India they will reduce it for 50% or something. Anyway, it will cost you more than 1 lakh for getting published in Frontiers. Anyway, this is a bibliometric analysis paper by Sudeep Bhattacharya and something. And I am just scrolling down to show you the acknowledgement part. Just a minute, I will just scroll down. How we can acknowledge the use of this AI tool, that just a minute. See, publishers note, references, acknowledgements. Here it is. See, I'm just highlighting it. The authors acknowledge the use of ChatGPT 3.5, a generative AI tool, for assistance in checking grammatical mistakes and language errors. However, they take full responsibility for the content of this one. This is the method we should give acknowledgement to the content taken or the assistance we usually take from AI tools while we write papers or we publish papers. Okay, fine. So these are the examples from the leading style manuals and one published example. And I will show another example. This one. This appeared in Science Direct, a major database of Elsevier. And this is a published article written by Edward. And I'm just scrolling down. See, in the introduction part, I'm just reading the intro part. Appendix A provides the editorial policy of Elsevier Publishing Company concerning the author interaction with AI. Appendix B depicts many of the queries utilized for this editorial and ChatGPT's responses. See, in the introduction part itself, the author explicitly disclosing that the author used ChatGPT for getting writing this paper. It is, see, I am just clicking that Appendix B and I can download it as Word file. And in the Word file, we could see that all the chats he did with ChatGPT is available for perusal of the readers. Just a minute, that's not the file. So this is the file. See, Appendix B. Selected chats with ChatGPT 4 pertaining to this editorial. He has mentioned the version of ChatGPT. Then the chats, are you sentient? So the answer given by ChatGPT is given over there. As an AI language model, I am not sentient something. Then, are you a person? What is a person? Is your brain rule-based or is it a neural network, etc., etc. So everything, every chats, every queries with ChatGPT is listed and it is copy pasted in a Word file and is given as an appendix. This is a proper way of acknowledging the use of any AI tools. Okay, fine. Now we can go for other aspects in the sense the use of AI tools. The problem of hallucination. This is the next thing that we should give some sort of concern. The generation of fake and fictitious information by ChatGPT. If we do not show concern to this aspect, in the near future, the academic atmosphere will be polluted by the hallucinated content generated by these AI tools, and we use that sort of hallucinated content. If you include that in our content, we will face some sort of retraction in the future. See, this is one example or one article written by a famous professor, a professor from Macquarie University, regarding the hallucination problem of ChatGPT. ChatGPT and most of the AI tools is having some sort of a disease known as hallucination, creation of fake, fictitious information. And this was published in February 2023, and this professor was testing the capability of free version of ChatGPT, and this was the prompt he used to generate something. Okay. If there are some technical difficulties, if you can hear me or my screen, Binoy sir, just scribble me in WhatsApp. No, here is rain, wind, etc. Okay, fine. This is the prompt that professor used to generate content. I have just highlighted. Just go through that. Just read. Each and every participant, please read that. This is an example of a smart prompt or power prompt. This is the way we should give, or we should instruct AI tools to get content. I'm reading it. What technology enhanced learning design models or approaches are most helpful for supporting the design of high school science lessons? Provide examples. Use at least 5 research papers from 2050 or later to justify arguments. References in APA format and include the reference list. Answer in 500 words. Do not use website to justify arguments. And one more query is there. And the output is here in a very beautiful fashion. Different learning design models are listed. One is inquiry-based learning. Then a summary of that inquiry-based learning is there, plus the in-text citation. The surname of the authors and year is given there. Second one, game-based learning, project-based learning, etc., etc. Everything is there, and the reference list is in the APA format listed. And the critique of its own answer, that professor has included a query or a sentence to critique its own answer. So an output for that query is also listed there. And the analysis report is something startling. See, 5 out of 6 references were fake. So we should be very cautious while using free version of ChatGPT or any free version of AI tool to generate bibliographic data or content like this. This problem is known as hallucination. Okay. Now I will show you one more example. This is from Nature Scientific Reports, a leading journal. This appeared in September 2023. And if you go through the headline or the title, the fabrication and errors in bibliographic citations generated by ChatGPT. In this study, the authors analyzed 636 bibliographic citations and which were generated using free version and paid version of ChatGPT. And this is the finding. 55% from that 636 bibliographic citations which were generated by free version of ChatGPT were fabricated, and 18% of citations generated by paid version of ChatGPT were fabricated. See, this is the output, and the problem they tried to solve it. And if you go use this time, this studies from 2023. Now, so many models they have launched. So this problem is somewhat solved, but the problem is still there. So my suggestion would be to the participants is don't use free version or paid version of ChatGPT to generate research content. This is the first thing I have to say. So don't get disheartened. There are several other tips and tricks to get 100% perfect information, authentic information that I will disclose or I will tell in the session. So even if you can use it, but you have to double check the citations generated by this AI tool, any AI tool, particularly ChatGPT. How you can cross check it? Just click the link, some sort of link it will be given. So the source link it will give. Click the source link and read the title, author, OLE number, issue number, year of publication, etc. Cross check it manually. See, for a research article, we normally will not include more than 100 references, or maybe it could be more. So these tools are saving a lot of time for us. But when you are about to publish it, when you are about to submit the manuscript, at least cross check the references to make it make sure that it is a real reference, a live reference, etc. Otherwise, there is a problem, the hallucination. But another problem is there, that is retraction of your published article or published book. A recent example I came to see is retraction of book by Springer Nature. I will show you Springer Nature. See, Springer Nature has recently retracted a book titled Mastering Machine Learning from Basics to Advanced due to concerns about fake references and issues with peer review. See, this is the post appeared in Retraction Watch. I'm just clicking it. See this one. Retraction Watch covered the content of this book, Mastering Machine Learning. This is from an Indian author, no? And many of the chapters included in this book contained hallucinated references. And one reader came to notice that, and he informed the Retraction Watch. Retraction Watch, just not the name of this site, Retraction Watch. This Retraction Watch usually, normally, all day publishes this sort of scientific misconducts from across the world, from different disciplines. And after 2 weeks of breaking this news by Retraction Watch, Springer Nature started an investigation, and they found prima facie some sort of credibility in the allegations, and the book was retracted. Okay, so this is the problem. So when you can use AI tools, you use it ethically. Even if you are using ethically, there is a chance of hallucinated references, citations, etc. So make sure that everything is real, authentic references. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. So if you happen to see any of these fake, fictitious references in any of the manuscripts submitted by your students, colleagues, or in a published paper, it is a telltale signature of the use of AI tool. So if you want to analyze, want to become Sherlock Holmes, whether a manuscript is prepared using AI, if assume a situation that the author didn't disclose that they have used AI tools, go to the references first and just click one or two references, just copy paste the title, etc., and search for in the Google. If you find something weird, that is, it is not available or it is not listed, you can make sure that it is an AI tool is being used for generating some sort of content, or some features might have used by the author to generate that paper. So this is a take-home message. Okay, fine. So this hallucination should be avoided. So you shall have to double check each and everything. Okay. Now we can go for other aspects of research. See, I will show the recent updates in tools. First with the ChatGPT. ChatGPT, this is a paid version. I am a hardcore user of premium version of almost 10 to 20 AI tools. So I always suggest participants or our colleagues to use the premium versions of AI tools. Then only you can extract, squeeze out the maximum from an AI tool. See, this is ChatGPT paid version. There are different models. Each and every models is having different capabilities. If you scribble down the same prompt in different models, you will get different outputs. And I would suggest for the research community to use GPT 4.5. There is a model known as GPT 4.5 Research Preview, and it will create something superior with respect to other models. Also, the hallucination is less in the research preview mode. If you use the research mode, the hallucination is somewhat less, not fully eliminated, but somewhat less. Okay. Then Claude. Claude is also a good tool. I suggest you to go for a premium version of Claude. This is the interface of Claude, and there is a research button in Claude. You can see my cursor. This one. If you scribble down the same keyword in research and other, just click that, it will be active. See, for making it active, just click with the cursor, it will be active. Once again you click, it will be deactivated. And the two models, Claude Opus and Claude Sonnet. So this research mode should be used when we generate research related content. And some participants is from computer science department, or you are a coder or a programmer. Claude is the most superior AI tool for generating computer codes, algorithms, etc. And Claude Opus 4 is most superior. Recent reviews say that Claude is being used predominantly by programmers to fix bugs, find bugs, and coding, etc. Even I have personal knowledge of my colleagues using, even in my home, using Claude or Sonnet, Opus, etc. for fixing bugs, etc. In international companies, even in international companies, persons working. Okay, so use the research mode in Claude. Then if you go for Gemini, Gemini Advanced is the most recent model, and go for a premium version of Gemini Advanced. This is an interface of Gemini Advanced. And we can see different models here, Flash, Pro, and a deep research model is there, deep research, okay. From my experience, I can say if you want to generate full-length articles spanning more than 20 pages, 25 pages, this ChatGPT will not help you to produce that sort of lengthy articles. Claude will not help you to create that sort of lengthy articles. Perplexity will not help. Copilot will not help. But this Gemini deep research will help you to generate full-length articles spanning 20, 30 pages, etc. with a massive reference list. Okay. The hallucination is very much less in deep research. It is there, but it is very much less in deep research. And one more thing in Gemini is Canvas. If you create something in Canvas, for example, suppose I want to create a tutorial for Nipah awareness, just scribble down, it will create the content, and we can publish this Canvas as web page, then survey forms, etc., etc. I was taking class at SD College last week, and I used Canvas to create a questionnaire, and there was no need to copy paste that into Google form. It can readily convert into a web page, and the link can be shared to the respondents to get the responses collected. No, so these are making our lives so much easier. So make use of the premium version of the AI tools maximum. Then only you can generate something superior. You can become superhuman academicians. Now, another tool is Perplexity. Perplexity is also a content generator, text generator, and different models are available with Perplexity. This is the general mode, interface of the general mode. If you just click next to the general mode, there is a research mode. Perplexity is a good tool to get information without even I can say zero hallucination or something, just because it is depending upon Wikipedia for the primary research. When we scribble down something, it will go to Wikipedia and it will collect information from there. Then it will make it some sort of in a fashionable manner it will give us. And also it uses this training data. It will give the link to the sources. That's the superior thing I have noticed with the Perplexity, particularly the research mode of Perplexity. Okay, I can recall the emergence of this research mode some 6 months back. First, it was announced by Perplexity, and then within 1 week, ChatGPT announced something with the same name, research plugin. So at that time, if you give a keyword to Perplexity research mode, you will get an answer, and a comprehensive, exhaustive answer within 3 minutes. And if you give the same keyword to ChatGPT that time, ChatGPT will take around half an hour to generate that sort of content. So they have improved. Now the time has a lot decreased. You should only wait for 5 or 10 minutes to get something. But in Gemini Advanced, you should sit for 50 to 20 minutes to get an answer. But you can see the steps. If you give a query in deep research, you can see the research plan. We can edit the research plan. And if you run the query, we can see the sources in which it is going, searching, perusing information, collecting, repackaging, and presenting. I can show the demo for you. I'm just giving the initial intros. The another thing is Microsoft Copilot. And if you don't have enough money to buy a paid version of ChatGPT, go for the use of Microsoft Copilot. Copilot is the AI tool of Microsoft, the company Microsoft. And if you recall the history, OpenAI, the parent company of ChatGPT, was funded by Microsoft. And the MOU was the searching capacity, the AI capacity of ChatGPT will be provided to Microsoft to power its AI tool. So the Microsoft Copilot is powered using the paid features of ChatGPT. So don't disappointed if you don't have enough money to buy ChatGPT Premium. You can use Copilot for generating the same sort of content. Plus, it has a superior advantage. It has its own browser, Edge browser, and a search engine, Bing. Everything is embedded in this Copilot. So you can use this tool for generating content. See, if you are using Microsoft Office or something, all the components, Office, PowerPoint, Excel, etc., are being now powered. If you are using a licensed version, you can see the same Copilot will run when you use those tools. And if you are using Gemini Advanced or something, Gemini has 2 versions, Gemini Normal and Gemini Advanced. It is also all Google components are being powered using the power of Gemini. Even tutorial videos, if you are creating MOOCs, massive open online courses, you can create videos using VEO3, etc., 8-second videos. So many other tools are also available. Okay, fine. So these are all the major text generators that we use to generate content. So many other tools are also available. I am not going into detail. Each and every day new tools are being launched in the public domain. There is no need to go behind all those tools. Try to learn a maximum of 10 tools. Go for the premium version. And for each cycle in your research process, identify 1 or 2 tools, one free tool, one paid tool, etc. That is enough. This is from my experience. There is no need to go for searching literature in connected purpose, LitMaps, Research Rabbit. So many literature searching AI tools are there. There is no need for that. So concentrate on at least 1 or 2 tools. It is enough for you. I can suggest you which tool you should buy, or you can go for premium version. I can suggest in the Q&A session. So this is an intro I can say about this tool. Now we can go back to the ChatGPT itself, how we can generate information without hallucination, without errors, without fake or fictitious information. And for that purpose, you have to go for this one, the GPTs area. There is an area known as GPTs, and in GPTs area, you can see some tools, some plugins, and by using those plugins, you can get real information. And one is Consensus. Consensus is a plugin of ChatGPT. You can get reliable information when you use Consensus. They write articles backed by academic papers. This is available free of cost in the paid version of ChatGPT. There is also a standalone version of Consensus. You can get a trial version if you have a credit card with you. You can explore the premium features, and if you are satisfied with the output, go for a premium version. Consensus is a good tool. When you are stuck without any argument on a specific topic or a subject, suppose you are going to give a speech on globalization, you don't have nothing with you, but you have to deliver something having a core or crux, something having flesh. Go to Consensus, scribble down your requirement. It will provide something backed by verifiable published articles, so that you can have that speech in lightning speed. See, so many examples are here. I am just click the one example, the normal example I used to show in sessions. Does fish oil improve mood? Usually human randomized control trials from top journals. Okay, fine. The answer is there. Evidence for that is given as a summary with the in-text citation. If you click this, you can see the original article abstract. If it is in the open access, you can get the full text. Then see, improved brain network function is there. No overall benefit in major depression. Genetic variation may influence effects. No effect in older adults without depression. So in repackaged form, in 1 or 2 sentences, we will get the answers. Okay, fine. Plus a summary of all the studies. This is the beauty of Consensus. Okay. So use this for getting reliable information to override the problem of, or to circumvent the problem of hallucination. Okay. And the conclusion is there, no? Fine. Now, the second thing is SciSpace. SciSpace is available in ChatGPT, but not the full features. You cannot, I think you cannot download the content in Excel or CSV if you use the plugin inside the ChatGPT. I have used the SciSpace premium version last month. I have subscribed to the deep review model. Deep review model can be used for doing systematic review or something. I can show the SciSpace websites first. I suggest you to go for a premium version of SciSpace. See, this is the homepage of the standalone version of SciSpace. We can see 3 models here: standard, high quality, and deep review. Okay. When you search something, suppose give me the latest trends in globalization. If you have invoked the standard model, it will peruse through around 200 top documents, and it will generate an answer from the top 5 purpose or something in the standard model. And remaining the data set you can download. In high quality, it will peruse through around 400 or 500 top purpose on the given topic, and it will give you an answer plus a skeleton of the output. Then in deep review, it will peruse through more than 100 or 1000 documents, and it will give you an output from the top 20 papers, and you can download the full data set, the 1000 or 1000 data set in CSV or Excel file, which can be used for further analysis or something. See, I have an experience with this deep review. I was just scribbling down the trends in solid waste management in Kerala. I used the deep review mode. It took around 20 minutes to generate the content. I got around 240 top purpose on solid waste management. I downloaded the entire data, and I uploaded that data in Gemini Advanced and prompted Gemini Advanced to create a research type article from that data set. Gemini Advanced worked around half an hour and it created a 20 or 30 page length research article on solid waste management trends in Kerala. I can show it's there in my Google Drive. I can show it to you later. So SciSpace is a good tool. Okay, fine. And suppose many of the early stage researchers will be concentrated on writing literature reviews, the traditional literature review, systematic review, meta-analysis, etc. So SciSpace is telling us that it can help us in doing systematic review. Okay, fine. You can automate all the protocols of systematic review if you use the deep review mode of SciSpace. And there is a tutorial over there. You after the session, you go to SciSpace website, watch the video, 1 or 2 minute length video, how the keywords should be given, how the deep research mode of SciSpace will work, you can see. So many other features are also available in this SciSpace. Chat with PDF. If you go for if you subscribe a premium version, there is no further need to go for a document chat software. See, for summarizing, paraphrasing large documents, there are a lot of tools. I use Scholarcy, SciSummary, Chat PDF, etc. But if you have subscribed to SciSpace, there no need for a further document chat software. Here is one: chat with PDF. Then AI writer is there, paraphraser is there, citation generator is there. So many other functionalities are available within the paid version of SciSpace. And today I have noticed SciSpace Agent, something new. I didn't know. I don't know what the functionality of this tool. I can explore it, and possibly I can tell that in tomorrow's session. So SciSpace is a good tool. We can run something in SciSpace. See, this is inside ChatGPT. Say, does wearing an activity tracker improve health outcomes? Okay. If you copy this prompt and you ask in a general model of ChatGPT, it will also give an output, but the output given by this SciSpace will be far superior than that output. Moreover, this will contain zero hallucination or less hallucination with regard to the earlier content. See, then an overview of the output is given there, mechanism of action, then different key findings from the recent studies, plus clickable links. This is the functionality of SciSpace. And see, the beauty is it will give you the summaries, key insights in a tabular form. Also, further questions you can ask to get additional information. See, it will brainstorm something, and from the questions it suggested, you can use this question to further explore the in-depthness of this topic. So this is SciSpace. Go for a premium version, I would say. So these are all the basic things that you should utilize while you use ChatGPT. So if you have a paid version of ChatGPT, there is no further need for going paid version of SciSpace or Consensus. Limited capabilities, features can be explored within the GPTs of ChatGPT itself. But you can go for deep review mode in the SciSpace, which is available in ChatGPT. Okay, fine. Now, go to the research and analysis tab. You can see further tools for getting correct information. One is Scholar AI. Scholar AI, note down the name Scholar AI. This is just something like a SciSpace or Consensus something with some additional features. Each and every tool will have different features. Then ask your PDF research assistant. This is also a document chat plugin. You can analyze documents, access more than 400 million purpose something, etc., etc. This can be used. Okay, if you click the see more, you could find something else. Scholar GPT. Now, from the legal, suppose you are from legal fraternity, AI lawyer is available here now. AI. Fine. And so many other image generators, coding for programming purposes also. So many other tools are also available. And in the writing area, you can make use of humanizers. Humanizer. Okay, fine. Humanizer tools are those tools that will convert machine generated content into normally human writing fashion. Suppose you have generated something from an AI tool, and if you check it for plagiarism and AI, definitely it will show the percentage of AI content. The tools currently available are not sophisticated to identify the whole impact of AI. Suppose you have generated 5 paragraphs on globalization, the AI content, the software, the detector will show you around 60 to 70% not 100%. It is not fully capable of identifying all the AI generated. I will show the demo if time permits today itself. Otherwise, I will show that in tomorrow's session. So then SongMaker GPT, you can create lyrics, you can make it make music, you can publish it. This one plugin is available in this Chat GPT. One dedicated tool for AI tool for music lovers is Suno.ai. It will create lyrics for you, music for you, etc., something original. Make use of that Suno. Then these are all some tools which are available in ChatGPT. And from the commerce and management domain, see, in the research and analysis area, something special relating to you is there. Finance and economics, stock, crypto, trade, invest, marketing, research and competitive analysis, so many other things, marketing, everything is available, stocks, crypto, options. So these are pertaining to those are interested in commerce management, economics domain, make use of it. I haven't explored the capabilities of these plugins. So just for you, and signpost for you to use these tools. Now, I can go for other aspects. My objective of this session is to make you write papers. We have a writer's block in us. Majority of us face that problem. Our native language is not English. We don't have proper writing trainings in our school days or college days. So we have the intellectual capability, but we often are unable to translate what is there in our brain, which is available in the mental plane, to the verbal plane. By use of these AI tools, you can destroy that writer's block, and that what I am looking as an objective of this workshop. I will share you some practical tips. Try start writing papers, try publishing papers. At least some of you can publish full-length research articles or different types of articles by taking suggestions from me during these sessions. And for your information, I have shared some training materials for you. I think in 2 or 3 Google Drive folders, I have spent more than 10 hours to create that. It is everything is in a simple fashion there. I will explain each and every content of that folder. Research methodology is there in simple format. Then different types of research, different types of research gaps, different components of a research article, each and every part of a research article with its constituent part, etc. So the purpose of that material is that if you go through that article, you will identify the anatomy of a research article, how prompting can be done in an excellent fashion to generate those contents. And that's the aim of that material. I will explain that material later. Now we can go for a presentation which I have generated for this session. Just a minute, I will take that. This is just blah, blah, blah. I will just go through the main components of the research article, this PPT. See, to start researching, we need a research gap. That's the first thing we should have. And we can use AI tools for finding this research gap. That's the first thing I can tell you. Suppose you don't have any topics to start write a research paper, to start PhD, this AI tool is helping you to brainstorm. See, the training data of each and every AI tool is filled with so many information sources. For example, ChatGPT's training data have whole of the World Wide Web scrapped using web scraping tools, plus the content in the YouTube is transcribed and it is added to its training data. Each and every day, the training data is becoming far better. Now, when we scribble down something, it is going to its training data and it is generating something there from there. So if you don't have a mentor, an expert to suggest to you a topic for a research or to start writing a paper, ask an AI tool. It will suggest you valid topics to start research. So that's the first thing. And discovering research gaps, unanswered questions, driving innovations, guiding future study, etc. This AI tools will help you. Okay. And why identify research gaps? We know we need a research gap to start our study, to avoid duplication, to target unexplored areas, etc. Okay, fine. Then this is the framework I can suggest to you how you can find a research gap using AI tool, or this is a mix of the conventional method and the AI tool. First is literature search. Okay, fine. Never avoid the conventional tools of literature search mechanism. So if you are a PhD student, a faculty member about to write a research article, you need to have access to at least Scopus and Web of Science. See, nowadays, Scopus and Web of Science is not available in even the universities in Kerala after the introduction of ONOS. So, Web of Science and Scopus, you should have an account or hire a user ID password from some of your colleagues working in IIMs, IITs, or foreign institutes. The data set from Web of Science and Scopus is gold mine. Okay, for doing systematic review, etc., meta-analysis, etc. We need that sort of a data set. Plus, you can use different AI tools also for searching purposes. So your search become more comprehensive. The second thing is visualizations. To finding research gaps, we need some visualization tools like what? WOS Viewer, then BiblioShiny, etc. You should learn it to find the research gap. Yesterday, I was just experimenting with a data set from Scopus. The topic was on workplace spirituality. I gave the keyword workplace spirituality in Scopus, and I downloaded around 1,400 documents from 30 years of research on workplace spirituality. And I used Julius AI to do a bibliometric and systematic review from that data set. And within half an hour, I got a PDF file with excellent inputs. I can show you that PDF later. So some visualization tools you should learn, like WOS Viewer, SiteSpace, or something. Then citation and trend analysis. So many good tools, even AI tools are available to identify the citation and trend analysis. One is Cite.ai. I can show the demo later. Cite.ai, SCIT. Cite.ai can be used. Then review paper mining. See, systematically extract explicitly stated research gaps, limitations, and future research directions from meta-analysis, systematic reviews, and critical review papers. We can extract from PDF itself. So chat PDF, or you can use even Gemini, chat GPT, etc. to generate this sort of insights from papers. Then research gap extraction, expert validation. After doing all those things, see, give a keyword, financial socialization in Scopus and Web of Science. Download the data set from 2020 to 2025. Then use some sort of visualization tools to generate visualizations and to find the research gap. Use tools like Cite.ai to know the trend analysis. Then use some paper summarizers for mining. Then everything can be extracted using some AI tools by adding this as training data to it. And after that, you have to consult an expert to validate whether this is reliable or not, and the topic can be finalized. So this is a 7-step framework for finding a research gap. I can show all these steps using tools in the coming minutes. Okay, fine. Now, literature search tools. I have already explained some tools. You can use Google Scholar, then Scopus. There is an AI tool with Scopus, that is Scopus AI. I can show the demo. Then Web of Science. In Web of Science, there is an AI tool known as Web of Science Research Assistant. You can use that tool. Note down the names while I tell that name. In Scopus, it is Scopus AI. In Web of Science, it is Web of Science Research Assistant, and so many other tools are available. Synapse. Synapse is also a good tool to know the trend analysis, the trends in a specific topic. I can show you one example. Then visualizing research gaps. So you can see you use connected purpose, research rabbit, lit maps, semantic scholar, etc. Citation and trend analysis. Cite.ai can be used, dimensions can be used, insightful can be used. Then Google Trends is something new, which while I was preparing this slide, I was just exploring Google Trends also now. Then review paper mining. Even I am using Scholarcy, then Gemini Advanced, etc. for preparing in-depth summaries or book reviews. I can show the demo. Then research gap can be extracted by doing all those things. Expert validation should be done after all these things. Then finalizing the topic by looking at the novelty, relevance to field, etc. These are our common crude research methodology topics. Then this is the final slide, and see, you should know something about reference management, at least be expertise in Zotero or Mendeley. It will work as a digital wallet for you to store your papers. And systematic review automation, one tool is there, Ryan. I can show you a demo tomorrow because I today took a premium version. I am just testing it. And bibliometric and mapping trends, OS viewer, SciSpace, etc. There is a lot of workshops in various institutions. So learn OS viewer and SciSpace. And this is all about this presentation. Now we can go for demo purposes. First, we can go for a paper extraction, or how we can prepare reviews, content extraction from larger files. And for that purpose, for the time being, I am using this Gemini Advanced. See, this is the homepage of Gemini Advanced. So many models are available here. 2.5 Pro, I am using 2.5 Pro. I have a file in my desktop, and it is a book. See, this is Adam Smith's book, Wealth of Nations. It is having 5 or 6 volumes or something. It spans across more than 1,200 pages. So if you want to prepare a book summary of large files, see, this Adam Smith book is having more than 1,200 pages. If you upload that paper in that book in Claude, Perplexity, ChatGPT, etc., it will not accept it because of the sheer length of that article. But I tested this with this Gemini Advanced 2.5 Pro. I can show it for you. I'm just not the academic price tag. It's Adam Smith books here, Wealth of Nations. I am opening it. See this PDF. It will take time to get it attached, but it will get uploaded. So suppose you want to create a MOOC for the students. You are about to teach the Wealth of Nations to students. You need to prepare the class note or material for each and every chapter. You want to create a script for the video recording and the e-content generation. This tool is the best tool. Or suppose you want to write a research article or a in-depth book review on Adam Smith Wealth of Nations. This tool will help you. I'm just giving a casual prompt here. Create a book review. Take quotes from each chapter. Give the page number from which you are taking the quote then anything can be given, follow APA format or something. I'm just clicking it and see it will start reviewing the book. And believe me, you cannot do this in ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, or Microsoft Copilot, because massive amount of data is there. Text data is available inside this book. So it will do an analysis for you. So it is, the output is here. So it took some codes. See, I included that in the prompt and the page number is given. And what is the significance of the page number? We can go to that page and we can cross check it. So my suggestion would be, if you are creating summaries or you are paraphrasing or excusing content, PDF content with an AI tool, always use some sort of pointers in which page it is appearing, or give the page number from which you are taking the information, just to make sure that it is not hallucinating. So that's why I included in the prompt that give the page number also. Okay, fine. So you can give better prompts to get better results. I have done the experiment several times with this Adam Smith book. See, Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations here. See, each and every chapter, the pages will be given, no? Just scroll down. The sources will be listed at the end. This is a lengthy summary. Click the sources. It will detach purpose from the original source and it is given as a separate reference list. This material can be given as a reading material to students, so we can cross-check all these things. This is the beauty of Gemini Advanced. So doing analysis also, research data analysis also, this Gemini can be used. I can show you one example, global climate data analysis using Gemini Advanced. An article is there in Medium, this one, data analysis and charts with Google Gemini, global climate data of previous years. All the data sets are available here, and the prompt this author gave to Gemini Advanced is listed there. So if you are interested in analysis part, or if you want to learn the analysis in an in-depth manner using Gemini Advanced, go to this page and carefully read on each and every paragraphs. Click the hyperlinks. See, I have used this temperature data for most of the example prompts in this book. So download the temperature data. You will get the data used for this analysis. So then use all the prompt this person used. You can generate these sort of charts, etc., from that data, and also by using the capacity, the data analysis capacity of Gemini Advanced. Okay, fine. So this is regarding large data management or analysis using this tool. Now we can go for other aspects. Suppose you are not having a topic to start research. I mentioned in the slide itself, Synapse is a good tool to find the trends in literature, synapse.io. And they say that it is better than Google Scholar. Just sign in. And this is the interface of Synapse. Suppose you want to know the trends over the years of a topic. For the time being, I am just scribbling down healthy literacy. Healthy literacy is a topic of importance for me. I scribble down the keyword. And if I want to know which are all the areas in which research in healthy literacy is going on, I just clicked. Then something called get in-depth analytical results is there. Our top papers are listed here, no? I'm quite sure that this is one of the landmark studies in health, like Kristin Sorensen of 2012. So the same paper appeared in the initial first results. Okay, fine. Then top authors are listed. Links to original papers are listed. Something of special significance is in-depth analytical research. Click that. You will get, see how many papers it analyzed 51.1K papers selected. Okay, summary. The summary is given there. AI research insights. Insights of the last 3 years. I am just reading that. Over the past 3 years, research has focused on exploring the impact and importance of health literacy, particularly digital and e-health literacy on individual health outcomes, behaviors, etc., etc. See, these are all the areas in which researchers across the world researched during the last 3 years. Suppose I want to get an insight over the last 5 years, just click that. You will get something in 2-3 sentences. That's the beauty of this tool. Insight of the past 7 years. It is there, no? And what is the significance of this tool with regard to other tools? Say, for example, workplace spirituality. You are about to start PhD in workplace spirituality. You need to go to Scopus, Web of Science, etc. You need to formulate some key terms to start searching. The data sets are downloaded. Then you seek help of some visualization tools, bibliometric tools, etc. Finally, you can find some research inside how many, which is the country which publish high top purpose, which is the most productive author, themes, etc., etc. It will take time, but how much time it took with synapse.io? Less than 1 minute. The insight of the past years is here, and this is the beauty of AI tool. Okay, fine. And different visualizations is also available. See, everything is there. So make use of synapse.io. Free version, you will have limited features. Go for premium version if you are satisfied with the outputs. For me, it is giving wonderful results. And everything we can download also. No, that's the beauty. See the visualization, everything you can download. You can include in your manuscripts, etc. See the field trends, etc. Here, 2010 to 2025. See the picture. It is there. Then Synapse review. Click the generate review. It will create a review for you. Top purpose, top authors, top affiliations, etc., etc. A ton of information you will get from synapse.io. Fine. I will go to other tools. That is, I will show you the demonstration of Scopus.ai. See, Scopus is a database, bibliographic database. Its rival is Web of Science. Some features of Scopus is not available for the time being because I was using from the morning itself. This message is being showed. I don't know why it is. Search is not possible from the morning itself, but I can show the Scopus AI. What is Scopus AI? Scopus AI built an AI tool that will peruse through the article indexed in its database, not from outside. So ChatGPT will give you an input from its training data. Say, likewise, this Scopus AI, when we are scribbling down something or giving instructions prompt, it will go to its database. Then its indexed articles, it will go to its abstract. I don't know whether the full text searching is possible with Scopus AI. Anyway, it is giving wonderful results. I am going to demonstrate this for you. Anyone can tell a topic so that I can run that their query. Suppose you want to get the recent updates regarding your topic, or you want to get a topic for research or a trend. So I am giving a casual prompt, give me latest trends on the topic. Anyone can tell a topic, no? Otherwise I will scribble down. Give me latest trends on the topic financial socialization. Participants from any discipline can use these AI tools. No, these tools are not specifically mentioned for specific subjects. There are tools for specific disciplines. For example, Google's co-scientist. Google's co-scientist is for medical field. I used to see other tool known as Causally or something, which is also for biomedical medical research. But these sort of tools are for the general. All discipline people can use this because the Scopus is indexing more than 40,000 journals, and each year different journals are added. Somebody scribbled down Shiny Salam ecotourism. So ecotourism, right? Give me latest trends on the topic eco tourism. And just running the prompt. It will take time, no? So I am trying to give you the practical tips. So be patient with me. I will give you a list of other tools that can be used for various other purposes, but you should learn this. Forest eco-criticism. Okay, fine. I will go back to Scopus. Once again, I am taking Scopus AI. Give me latest trends on forests. Ecotourism. I'm running the prompt. So it is performing a natural language search. See the keywords using the Boolean operators. This is what we do in the beginning of the search. We try to brainstorm ourselves to find the major variables and try to connect it using the Boolean operator. So a summary is generated. Latest trends in forest ecotourism. So one is environmental impact and conservation, mixed outcomes, successful models, technological integration, socio-economic benefits, policy and governance, challenges, and everything is backed using articles which are indexed in Scopus, not from outside. That's the beauty of this. No hallucinations. It is taking studies from its database and it is listed on the right side. See, the references is here. 13 references are there, plus the foundational documents. Foundational documents, the mother documents or the core documents from which this topic is listed or emerged. The evolution can be traced back to this foundational documents. So the summary is generated and the trends is listed as a table. See, trend, mixed environmental impact, technological integration, socio-economic benefits, collaborative governance, challenges in research, everything is there. Plus, it is supported by references. And in a situation in which you are not interested in or not satisfied with this result, you can dig deeper. See, further questions are listed. If you click each and every question here, it will generate another summary with different citations, and it will give you different perspectives, different arguments, and a comprehensive picture you will get. I'm not going to other questions, but I'm not satisfied with this summary. So I am going for expanded summary. I'm clicking the expanded summary button. So it is expanding the search and giving additional references. See, additional 15 references. In the beginning, we got 13 references. Now 15 plus foundational document. Foundational documents, it will be more than 20 or something. Then, if you want to generate a concept map, just click. A concept map is how each and every variable is connected, or different aspect, themes, etc. You will get. Topic expert. If you click this, the expert, the profiles of topic expert in forest ecotourism will be listed. And what is the advantage of knowing the topic experts in that field? We can peruse through their documents. We can we will get their email or contact details. We can connect with them. We can ask clarifications, etc., etc. Then emerging themes is the best thing I noticed using Scopus AI. Emerging themes means it will peruse through documents which are published during the last year. I repeat, during the last year, and it is generating the trends. See, sustainable forest management and ecotourism, it's a rising theme. That means people started investigating on that area. A summary of that is given, the references is listed, then the potential hypothesis or the hypothesis they have used, something is listed. Then climate change impact on forest ecosystems and ecotourism. It's a consistent theme. The references is there. Just click that, you will get the references. So these are all something that emerged during the last 1 year. And if you want to get this in a repackaged form, or if you want to write an article out of this, or if you want to prepare a PhD proposal from this, I can show you the practical tips. No, see, I'm just looking at the summary first. You can copy that summary from here. No, I have clicked it. Everything is copied. Then I'm copying it in a Word file. Okay, so the summary is there with the citation. So I'm saving this as SB test 1. Next is expanded summary. We have to copy the expanded summary. Scroll down, the expanded summary is there. Here it is. Copy that. Paste it in a Word file. Save it. SB test 2. Then go back. The first theme, the rising theme. Copy the first theme with the potential hypothesis. Copy that. Then paste it in a Word file. Theme 1, SB. Save it. Go back. Click the references for the first theme. See, everything, all references relating to the first theme is. See how much references we are getting. Export all those references. For the time being, export it as plain text. The citation information is selected over there. Click the abstract and keywords, then export. Okay, it is export, but always remember try to give a name for that. Right click, rename. So theme 1 SB references. This is just to make sure that when we are about to give this as training data to an AI tool. That's why I named it. Close it. The second thing, the consistent theme. Just copy the consistent theme. Right click, copy, take a Word file, paste it, save it. Theme 2 SB. Go back, click the references for the second theme. It will be listed on the right side corner. Export all references by clicking at the bottom, plain text. Select the abstract and keywords, export it. Go to the downloads folder. This is the second Scopus reference file. Rename it. What? Theme 2 SB. Okay, now we have summary with us plus the citations related to it. We have expanded summary and the citations related to it. We have themes. We have 2 themes for forest ecotourism, and we have corresponding reference for theme 1 and theme 1. And this constitutes our training data. So now we have a gold mine of information connecting to forest eco-criticism we got from Scopus AI. Fine. Suppose you are going to Web of Science, and there is another tool in Web of Science, Web of Science Research Assistant. This is not available in institutions in India, but it's given us training in some institution. If any of the participants is having access to Web of Science Research Assistant, do have a demo here or give the user ID password for me also. So I didn't tested this myself. No, I have seen the videos. So use the same keyword with Web of Science Research Assistant also and collect these summaries, expanded summaries, and themes from Web of Science also. So assume a situation that we have access to Scopus AI, we have access to Web of Science Research Assistant, the prominent bibliographic databases which is acknowledged all over the world. So that data constitute our training data. Now, take an AI tool Claude.ai for the time being demonstration purpose. This is the backend of Claude.ai. And we can chat in a plain window, or we can create a project in Claude. And I am creating a new project in Claude.ai, Forest Eco Tourism. I am creating a project. And in the project page, we can add base knowledge to this project. And base knowledge means training data. Click the plus button, upload from device, go to downloads. See, everything is there. The summary, expanded summary, the references, theme 1, theme 2 references, then the scope, the references for emerging themes, etc. is listed. Anything else? No. Attach it. So I have attached summary, expanded summary, theme 1, theme 2, then the references corresponding to theme 1 and theme 2 separately. This constitutes our training data. Now, anything we can prompt here. Prepare a research article for or prepare a PhD research proposal based on this. We can mention the topic. See the materials. Even if you are not mentioning, it will read it. The materials are on forest eco tourism. I'm just entering it. So it will go through the training data we have given. It is drafting something. So integrating climate change adaptation and community-based forest ecotourism for sustainable development, a multi-scale analysis using remote sensing and participatory approaches. Introduction and background is there. Problem statement is there. Then research aims and objectives there. Specific objectives. Literature review summary. Everything that we used to see in research proposal are there. The research questions are there. Theoretical framework, it is suggesting methodology. See how much time we spent to prepare a proposal. Just think, and how much time it took with the emergence of AI. If you scribble down include citations, it will include citations and it will rewrite it for us. No, I'm just scribbling down include in text citations. In text citations from the data I have given and rewrite accordingly. So it will try to connect different parts. So in the introduction itself, it added citations. And we have to cross-check with the master data sheet whether these are available there. Now, that's the only thing you have to do. Everything else is done by this AI tool. Okay, fine. So if you use this in this way, and if you are reading the output, you will get better insights, more connections, and you can add your own intellect to make it fine-tuned, and you can create something new and original. And that's one of the suggestions I can give it to you by the use of Scopus AI. But always try to use the Web of Science Research Assistant also, no? It is available in many universities. Try to locate some of the universities or the institutions in which Web of Science Research Assistant is available, and download a data set in this way and combine it. Then it become a gold mine. Okay, fine. This is how the content can be generated by giving the authentic training data. Normally, what we just ask for, prepare a research proposal on forest ecocridism in a plain manner. Here, what the difference is, we have downloaded the necessary data sets, and we are sure that it is real references, no fake is there. It is indexed in Scopus, and we have created a project page in Claude, and we have added to its project knowledge base and prompted. So the chance of hallucination is very, very, very less from my experience. Okay, it's still writing or rewriting it. It will take time. And if you want to write a research article out of this, just prompt, see the references are listed. Okay, fine. So this is how you have to follow. Now, coming back to other aspects, brainstorming. I explained about synapse.io. Then now the Scopus AI. So many other tools are available. I can show you a list of literature search tools. See, I can share this with Binoy sir or the organizers that you can go through this later. Say literature review. This Answer This IO. This is a tool I have tested, but I am not impressed with this literature. Answer This IO. Elicit is a good tool. Elicit. You will get a tabular form with 1 or 2 sentence summaries. It will give you information or literature. Connected papers is also a good tool. Core paper, then the papers connected to it, you can get it from connected papers. Research Rabbit is a good tool. SciSpace I already mentioned. Litmaps is also a good tool for searching literature. So many tools are emerging each and every day. There is no need to go behind all these tools, but each tool have their own capabilities. And the only thing I can suggest to you, get familiarized with all these tools. The only advantage by familiarizing with these tools is that something called a serendipity, accidental discovery of something. In Malayalam, it is Thediyavalli Kalil Chutti. Suppose there could be a situation in which you will not get a relevant purpose, even if you are searching Web of Science, Scopus, or any other AI tools, you will get it from simple Google search. That's another aspect, a philosophical aspect. But try to familiarize all these tools. There is no necessary need to understand the features of all these tools. And for grammar and editing, at least you should know Quillbot and Grammarly. These tools are enough. In universities, Quillbot and Grammarly are free of cost given to scholars. Then visualization is an important part. So at least try to familiarize with some of the visualization tools like BioRender, then Infogram. It is not listed here. Infogram. Yesterday I saw another tool. I will tell the name of that tool tomorrow. Then reference management, at least one tool you should know. There is no need for reference management tools in the AI era, but at least you learn Mendeley or Zotero. Then I will show another tools list, and this is another tools list. Finding papers, reading papers, writing literature review. These are all the component part of the research process, the research cycle. So at least learn 1 or 2 tools. Okay, fine. For data analysis, I always suggest Julius. Why I suggest Julius? Just because I will show the demo also tomorrow. because normally the conventional softwares we use for quantitative data analysis is SPSS-R or something. And Julius, in the back end of Julius, the software that does all the functions is R and Python. Then critical analysis of paper, site, connected papers, etc., drafting papers, finding references, so many other tools are also there. I have a long list of tools in another image. The 40 top tools are listed here. I can share it to you all. Share it to the organization and they will give this in email or something. Okay, fine. Now we can go for other aspects, how to brainstorm topics using the plain pages of ChatGPT. Always try to use the research page. And before asking something, always use the prompt, act as an expert, act as an expert in the beginning, just because when we are giving casual prompts, it will go to its training data and it will give you casual prompts. But if you are prompting in the beginning with the sentence, act as an expert in forest ecotourism, it will look only into those aspects in its training data and will give you the answer. Otherwise, the forest ecotourism will include something different, some different aspects also. So act as an expert in chemistry, act as an expert in physics, act as an expert in gravitational wave observatory, act as an expert in electrochemical analysis. So be specific always. Then only you will get better results. So act as an expert in use of studies relating to use of AI tools. Just enter it in the beginning, then ask questions. So it will understand you have come for this purpose and not for the other purpose. So the answers will be fine-tuned in such a way. Okay. The next thing is writing style. Act as an expert in academic writing. So then it will not give you output that contains poetic words, flowery words, etc. So these two commands you should use regularly. When you're asking ChatGPT for taking classes, act as an expert in commerce and management. Act as an expert in academic writing related or taxation related to commerce and management. Give me output in that fashion. Then you can see the superiority of the output generated by giving these two starter sentences. Try this from next day onwards. Okay, fine. Now, if you brainstorm with this ChatGPT, give me topics on the use of AI tools, it will give you a ton of topics. If you prompt it to give research problem statement, it will give you. If you ask for research questions, it will give you. So try using all those things. Use this prompt. You can get valuable topics or insights from these tools. Okay. Tomorrow I will show how to do all these things, how to generate data, how to do analysis, etc. And some other tools also I will explain tomorrow. And if you have any doubts today, you can ask now itself. Tomorrow is exclusively for data analysis, systematic review preparation, downloading papers, how it can be, what the data can be extracted from PDFs, etc. That I can show you tomorrow. Now you can ask questions if any.
So all the participants can unmute their mic or they can type out their queries in the chat box. Both are available. So yeah.
There is a question in the chat box. Will the prompt work effectively in normal ChatGPT?
Will the prompt work effectively in normal chat? Everything, every chat will work in, means prompt will work in normal ChatGPT also. I will show you. Thanks for that question. How this smart prompting can be done. For example, suppose you are about to ask about trends in global warming. Okay. See, what I am going to do is trends in global. I am just prompting ChatGPT, give me a smart prompt. Give me a smart prompt. I am entering. See, analyze the major trends in global warming over the past 15 years, including temperature rise, greenhouse gas emissions, sea level change, and extreme weather patterns. Use the most recent peer-reviewed scientific data, IPCC reports. I don't know what is this IPCC. And the satellite-based observation. Highlight regional variation, human contribution, projection. See the beauty of the prompt. Copy it. Okay. Then take a chat. Trends in global warming. I am entering it. So it started searching the web. It is giving some output plus the citations also, no? Everything is, the sources are also giving. Fine, the summary is there and the sources are listed here. So I'm taking another chat window. I am pasting the smart prompt which is generated by it. I am just running it. So it started searching the web. It is giving output. It will be having more flesh. It will be more comprehensive than it generated later. Projections for 2050. It was not there in the earlier output. See, regional highlights, projections, summary visualization, key takeaways, next steps, etc., and the sources is listed. Suppose you want to get better results than this, go to 4.5 model. Take a new chat, 4.5 model, give the same smart prompt over there, just click it. So now we have switched that into a research mode. Projections by this way, it was not there in the previous. Tropical regional variation was there, human contribution, production, next trends, projected trends for the next 30 years, summary table, key takeaways, visualization, conclusion, fine. This is what is smart prompting and use of different models. So from today onwards, if you are writing a love letter, go for the general mode. If you are philosophical aspects of love, go for the research mode, etc. This is a crude example. So this is smart prompting. Okay, next questions, please. I have written a book on smart prompting. I will show the link tomorrow. And also in the shared materials, there are examples of smart prompt, how to generate research questions, then design, etc. I can show the demo tomorrow. Please feel free to ask. How can we make use of AI tools to write review paper on a specific topic? Now, I will show it tomorrow, no? I will show it in a practical fashion, just like I did in Scopus AI tomorrow. What is the acceptable and ethical use of AI to academic and research? What is acceptable? There are two schools of thought, no? One is, I can share from my experience. I went to a university, central university in Kerala. The morning session was taken by a professor from South European University or something, and he was telling the students that don't use AI tools, it will destroy your creativity, etc., etc. Okay, fine. The afternoon session was of mine, and I was there. And in the initial minutes itself, I encourage students to use AI tools, and I substantiated with the evidences which I said in the beginning of my session today. From the style manuals, you can use AI tools, use it ethically, and for whatever purpose you are using this AI tool, mention that in the acknowledgement part. I have a colleague in Australia who is doing PhD in education something. and one student also there in MSc, while they submit assignments, they should give an undertaking or satyavangmulam kodukkanam. In that, it is specifically telling that I have used this tool for this purpose, for summarizing paragraph. I have used this tool for analysis, etc. This is the ethical part. In India, we don't have a general guideline as of now, but from the style manuals, we could able to understand that the use of AI should be in an ethical manner. See, for example, if you go submit manuscript to high impact journals, they will not allow to you to use AI tools for analysis purpose. Everything else is permitted. You can format your manuscript, you can create images, you can do something, but analysis is not permitted in some journals. So the global ethical guidelines are there. We still don't have that sort of a thing. It's up to you, to the faculty members, to devise specific ethical guidelines in your colleges, universities, etc. You should raise the voice, then only it will become a reality. And for the time being, we have to follow the international protocols or guidelines or the suggestion from the learned wise men on that topic. That might take on that. Which was the question? Can you suggest a plagiarism checking graph here? Turnitin and Authenticate are the best plagiarism currently available softwares which are said to be market leaders. Turnitin and Authenticate. High impact journals use Authenticate to screen our manuscript while submitting. Turnitin is used in institutions to check for plagiarism, AI, etc. So go for that, I would say. Next question, can you suggest a popular assisting teaching, creation assessment, both paid and free? See, I have shown the example of Gemini Advanced, any tool can be used to create content for your lectures, etc. I use Gemini, even ChatGPT can be used. Get the full text of the item you are about to teach. That's the first thing. If you don't have the full text, just scan it. Make it discoverable, OCR, optical character recognition. Then add it as a training data to any AI tool. For large data, use Gemini. Then prompt according to your need. Anything, if it is want to create a review of the whole book, it will create. Want chapter-wise lesson plan, then instructional materials, then scripts for MOOC, etc. Everything it will do for you. So any tool can be used. But understand one thing, every freebies will not help you to do an exhaustive in-depth, get an in-depth output. So go for at least 1 or 2 tool paid version to get that. I would suggest Gemini Advanced. Then Dr. S. Pai says, sometimes I feel as a layman, ChatGPT confuses us. When we try to point it out, it comes out with totally different idea. I usually get confused and end up creating my own content. This is just a comment. Perhaps I may not have given the right prompt. And my answer for that is, yesterday I read something from the CEO of FMS company on NVDA. I think you can search that. And what he does is, he asks the same question in different AI models. So he will get different answers. And the next prompting is, can you suggest something better than this? This is the next prompt he is asking. So all AI tools will give you some different dimension, aspects, etc., etc. And after reading all those things, he will find something which is required for him. So I would suggest Dr. P.S. Pai to emulate his method. Rather than going to ChatGPT alone, go to ask the same question in ChatGPT and also in the Microsoft Copilot. So if you are getting diverse answers, there should be something error in the ChatGPT parts or in Copilot's part. Then go for a general Google search. Okay, when this is how we have to use our intellect to get the maximum. And for the time being, no AI tools is fully capable of replacing the human intellect. In the near future, it could be there, but for the time being, we have to use our intellect also. That's my take on it. Suggest a AI tool, systematic literature review. For systematic literature review, you can use Rayyan. Rayyan, Rayyan. I can show the Rayyan AI. This is an AI tool for you to do systematic literature review. I have a paid version with me. I just subscribed it today. I'm just testing it. I can show it to you tomorrow. I did a systematic review, etc. with Julius AI. If the result is here, I can show you. I think this is the output. Yeah, this I did with Julius. I can show you the demo tomorrow. Detailed bibliometric report, workplace spirituality, comprehensive analysis of 30 years of scholarly publication. The executive summary is there, key findings is there, publication trends is given as visualization. All the bibliometric aspect is given there. Top research sources, core research themes, then network analysis results are there. This we normally get from WOSviewer, BiblioShiny sites. That's tools, author collaboration network, conceptual structural analysis. This I got from a single prompt, that's the significance. I downloaded the data from Scopus. It spanned around 1,400 abstract and citations, and I uploaded in Julius and prompted with a single, do a bibliometric analysis and a systematic review. And this is the result of that single prompt. Then research evolution, emerging themes that we normally do in systematic, and then interdisciplinary nature, practical implications, future research directions, conclusions, etc. It is there. And if you use Rayyan, you can follow the Prisma. See, I'm just logging in, signing in. Even the Prisma diagram can be generated using this. See, I just started researching on it. See, any data set can be uploaded and you can continue click the create review, then add the inclusion, the same protocol what we do in manual systematic review process. I can show a demo tomorrow, sure. Somebody is wow. Okay, wow. It also appeared to me wow when I tested Rayyan. So it's 8 minutes to 9. Any doubts? You can please ask.
Sir, shall I ask one question?
Sure.
Yeah, is there any free or open access plagiarism detection tools for researchers or those who do not have any access to Turnitin? Is there
Okay. My take on that would be never use free tools just because the data retention policy of tools is different. The free software, suppose spy agencies use free plagiarism detection software just to know how much research productivity, or normally we are running behind free. So if you use any free tools, spy agencies will identify who are all or what content is being created in a country. That's one disadvantage of using free software. Second, your content will be stored there. They will use that content for publishing purpose, or they will take that content and they republish it. So many instances are there. So the better thing would be go for a institutional paid version That's the only thing I can suggest you. That's the only safest way for the time being. It's highly priced. For example, Turnitin is around 6 to 7 lakhs, and Authenticate is for checking a single paper. It would cost you around $100. But the remedy for circumventing that cost is so many institutions are willing to do trial check of your papers for nominal fees. Say, for example, 200 rupees, 300 rupees, etc. So rather than spending 5 or 6 lakhs to subscribe for an institutional account, use these facilities. Even in public domain, there are agencies who will check your papers for 100 rupees, 150 rupees. For checking thesis, it would take around only 500 rupees if you contact some of the college authorities in Kerala. I can share their numbers in personal, not public, because the company doesn't allow sharing of accounts or assisting others. So take that way. You can check. Suppose you are about to submit in a high impact journal in Forest Ecotourism, Elsevier, Q1. So do a trial check with your manuscript in Turnitin or Authenticate first. Identify the similar content you have, similar content available in the manuscript, and also the AI content. Then edit it. If it is highly similar, paraphrase using Killbot and make it your own. If it is AI, go for another aspect, another unethical way. I will tell you tomorrow. Remove the AI also, then do a trial check again. So you will have to pay around 500 rupees for initial trial check, then re-editing, final check, then submit. And what is the advantage of doing that? Your paper will not be rejected for similarity or AI. Okay, fine. Recently, one of the research group which I am associating in Tamil Nadu submitted to Frontiers. One of the reviewers identified that there are AI content, and he mentioned in the review report. So in the next revision, they have removed the AI and resubmitted. Okay, fine. So never use freebies. That's my from my experience. I always suggest to use paid version. Okay, I
That's
think
perfect.
you have satisfied with the answer.
Thank you, sir. Thanks so much.
Divya, yes, what are the different AI tools we need to subscribe for research work? I can share you a list of tools, and I can share you the tools which I am using. I use ChatGPT paid version. I use Claude paid version. I use Scholar-C. I use Scite. I use Scopus AI. I use Ryan. Then I use Julius. Then I use Chat PDF. So 8 tools. I have using 8 tools for the time being, means renewing each and every month. And one thing is, if you have a credit card with you, don't lose any money, because 80-90% of all tools are giving trial versions of their tools. If you have a credit card with you, you can go for the trial version. Before the trial plan ends, cancel the plan, you will not lose any money. And for example, Gemini Advanced is around 2000 rupees per month. The tricky way to subscribe that without losing money is go for the first trial month using an email account. Then before the trial plan ends, cancel that plan. Create another Gmail account. Go for another trial version of Gemini Advanced. And before the month end, cancel that plan. Create another email. Use the same credit card details. In this way, go on with the trial versions. And അങ്ങനെ ഗൂഗിളിനെ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. Okay, fine. And this ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude will not allow this because they need upfront payment. We have to give it in advance. But Julius will give you trial version. Ryan, I didn't see any trial plan, but so. Admin, please share a key takeaway note once you complete session. Okay, fine. Anything else? So if I summarize the session today, what I have explained the features of the premium version of AI tools. Then the most important aspect is fake citations, unreal information, the hallucination problem. You should be cautious with the hallucination problem. In order to circumvent all those things, you have to use specialized tools like SciSpace, Consensus, etc., or the research mode of AI tools. And also getting topics or trend analysis, you can use tools like the Synapse, then Scopus AI, Web of Science Research Assistant, etc. And I think this is the sum up of the session today. And tomorrow I will deal exclusively with paper summarizing, then Site.ai, Scholarcy, and analysis using Julius AI, then Ryan, etc. Systematic review preparation. Plus, I will explain about how a research paper can be generated using prompts. Everything is there in the material. Go through each and every material available there. The different types of articles, component parts of abstract introduction, etc. Come after reading, then only you can squeeze out maximum from tomorrow's session. So, I'm thankful for the patient listening. If anything else is there, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wind up for the day.
It's almost 9. I guess we can wind up. So thank you, Mr. Jasmuthinas, for sharing your expertise on AI tools for academic research and providing a comprehensive overview for the implementation. Your insights have been valuable to us. So we will continue this discussion tomorrow at the same time, and all the participants are expected there. After the completion of tomorrow's session, e-certificates will be sent to your registered Gmail IDs. So we appreciate your participation and look forward to another engaging session tomorrow. See you all there. Thank you, and we remain.